Welcome to Pail Mortgage. How may I help you?
Yes, I need help with my mortgage. I can't afford the payments and want a HAMP modification.
The options available to you are complex and require analysis of your employment, income, liabilities, and assets. Let's start with how much you make a month.
My husband is self-employed and makes about $5,000 a month. I am a stay-at-home mom.
Can you document your husband's income with tax returns for the most recent tax year?
No. Like I said, he is self-employed. Do you have a stated income modification program?
Let's move on. How much is your mortgage payment?
$2,500 a month.
Does that include impounds for taxes and insurance?
No, the taxes and insurance are supposed to be around $800 a month.
So your housing expense is roughly $3,300 a month?
Yes.
Do you have a second trust deed or any other loans against the property?
No. But we have an equity line.
An equity line on the house is a second mortgage. Do you have any other bills?
Yes. We have a car payment of $500 and about $600 a month for credit cards. The equity line payment is $400 a month, and our timeshare payment is $300. This is in addition to insurance, utilities, internet, cable, cell phones, daycare, kids' music lessons, food, clothes, and other expenses.
Holy crap. That is more than you say your husband makes a month. Have you considered cutting back or maybe selling the home? Perhaps you can rent something more affordable?
We have already cut back. I only get my hair and nails done every other week. And we gave up one of our timeshares. We can't sell because we owe $750,000 on the house, and it is only worth $500,000. Besides, we don't want to rent. We are owners.
What the fuck? Does the $750,000 include the equity line?
No, the equity line balance is $100,000.
So, you owe $350,000 more than your house is worth with payments you can't afford, and you will not consider selling? What if we would agree to write off the excess balance and forgive the debt?
Hell no. I want a HAMP modification. And I want the payments to be fixed.
You've got to be shitting me. Are you really dumb enough to believe that we can magically lower your payment on $750,000 to a level you can actually afford? I bet you probably also believe I can shoot magic fairy dust out my ass.
We want a fixed rate modification. None of that interest-only business either.
Madam, I think you have fucking lost your mind. You do not qualify for a HAMP modification or our in-house modification program. Even if we were able to lower your interest rate to zero and write off $250,000, you still wouldn't be able to afford the home without increasing your income and cutting expenses.
I want a HAMP modification. I was told that if we make trial payments, the bank will stop the foreclosure.
How long has it been since you've made a mortgage payment?
About a year.
What about the equity line?
We just stopped making those payments a few months ago because they cut off the credit line.
Are you fucking serious? What about taxes and insurance? Are you paying those?
We were told that the bank would pay them if we didn't have the money. And that it would be okay to roll them into the HAMP modification.
Have you thought about filing bankruptcy?
Hell, no. We don't want to mess up our credit. A bankruptcy stays on our credit for 10 years. No way will we consider filing bankruptcy.
Maybe we could get you approved for the HAFA program, so you could do a short sale and maybe give you a $3,000 allowance to move.
Are you deaf? Did you not fucking hear me? We don't want to sell or rent. Besides, a short sale will mess up our credit.
Are you fucking kidding me? What do you think those delinquent mortgage payments and the inevitable foreclosure will do? You can't afford the house or the mortgage.
No shit. That is why we want a modification. Obama said that the HAMP program would fix everything.
Jesus H. Christ. What kind of a moron are you? An average everyday garden variety moron, or an insane lunatic moron?
I want a HAMP modification. Will you fucking help me? Or do I need to pay a modification company $3,500 to handle it?
Did I just fucking hear you tell me you have $3,500 to hire a company to handle your modification request? Even after I told you that you don't qualify? Holy fuck.
You think I have money coming out my ass? We have a new credit card that we were going to use for our vacation. But since you insist on being such a prick, we will have to use it to hire a modification specialist. I hope that makes you happy.
What the fuck? You plan on using a credit that you can't pay back and would otherwise use to vacation? While my frustrated ass is stuck in this office listening to idiots like you because I can't get time off, even if I could afford a fucking vacation. And you want me to feel bad?
You don't have to be rude. I want a HAMP modification. A fixed rate stated income modification.
Lady, for the last fucking time, you aren't getting a fucking modification. Your options are short sale, deed in lieu of foreclosure, or foreclosure. That is fucking it. Unless, of course, you can catch up your mortgage payments and possibly rent out the property.
Are you shitting me? The house won't rent for more than $1,800 a month. There is a house right across the street from me that they are trying to rent for $1,800 a month.
Holy shit. You can rent a house across the street for $1,800 a month and you have the balls to demand a HAMP modification? This is simple. You are a fucking financial train wreck that expects the taxpayers to finance your lifestyle and give you a free house. Fuck you. File bankruptcy. Let the property go into foreclosure and take your ass across the street and pay rent to a landlord instead of the bank. I'd like to see you pull this shit with a landlord.
No need to get your panties in a bunch. I'm not going to take this shit from you. I have to leave now, so I can stop at Starbucks before my bikini wax. I'm going to report your ass and the bank to FHA.